The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Regular, 180. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This throw, taken in by Hurst. Is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Pushed out to his left. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Moving outside the pocket. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he's in! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. To return is Isaiah Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Quick throw. The Bucks have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Run. Up, jump. Watch out.
To throw is Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down. They'll run with Irvin. Yeah. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's wrong.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. McLaughlin now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bucs extend their advantage to 13-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Play action. Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
53. Sunday.
The motion man here is Mitchell. A 2nd down throw for Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gina. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Kings! Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Baker to throw. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards. On first down, here's Irving. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert 30. 180. Regular. Pistol. Hey, alert. Run. Watch out.
Throwing is Mayfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch, and instead of just focusing on it.
That is caught. What a throw. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. For Ibuka, 26 total touchdowns in Ohio State. And now the rookie has number 1 in the NFL. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their first quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Play action now. It's Gino. Catch made right side by Wilson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They go play action with Smith. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Down the sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Hey, alert 33. Step. Up. Right 80. Pistol. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And that is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. On the ground, it's Irving. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
180. Hey, alert 33. Up. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Keno gonna throw for it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Yaya Diaby in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. York now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jets are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Run. Regular. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Point it right. Real. Alert. Done.
On 2nd down, Baker. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Up. Hey, alert 30. Run.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. On 1st down is Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
13 next. Run line. 390%.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. From the shotgun, Smith. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. To the goal line and in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jets will go up by a point here in the second quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Kings!
On first down is Mayfield. This throw taken in by Hurst.
Let's go!
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Alert! Regular! What's that?
On first and 10, here's Baker. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Opposite! Run. Hey, alert 30s. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And remember, he threw that pick six on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
180! What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Alert! What's that?
On fourth down, Mayfield. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A short run there to Otten.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Third down and 9. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 5.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Return, here comes Davis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready! Let's go. Reload the 13 Daytona. Sunday set.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the give, it's Hall. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. Well, you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Hey, alert 33. Run, run, run. Hurry, hurry. Run, run. 180. Regular, regular, regular. Rail, rail, rail.
Throwing is Baker. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
180! Hurry, hurry! Kings, Kings! Pistol, pistol, pistol. That.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A second down throw from Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers will cut the deficit down to 2. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Regular, regular, regular. Set. Alert, alert. 180.
Now Mayfield. the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Real. Hey, alert 33. Point it right. Pistol. Run. What's that?
Now Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Again, here's Hall. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
No ball.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. On the run to the right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. To throw is Mayfield. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Point it right. Pistol. He's coming, double up. Hey, alert 30. Run. What's up?
On second down, Baker. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down after. Gain of 9 and third down coming up.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
They go play action with Mayfield. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Hurry. Hey, alert. 180. Pistol. One touch.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is into the hands of McMillan. And he will score. Game on. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's first down, and it's Paul. Paul is hit. He's lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Here's a 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
There we go.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 19 more on that one and another 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Hey, let's go Wednesday.
Smith to throw on 1st down. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is going to be Hall in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Every everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
King. Set. What's up?
On first down is Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. On play action, here is Browning. Now a ball